Welcome to another exciting episode, a post 4th of July episode. Post 4th of July episode of Staying Up with Pat and Jody. I'm Pat.
I'm Jody. And look who's back with us again tonight. Our socially distanced skunk. Boy, I'm looking rather dark today.
Yes, you are. You got a nice tan going.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you got a nice tan going.
I am dark. I'm like looking at myself.
You look
going,
like Snooki.
I do. I have the
A little taller.
Okay, I was inspired by Snooki to do the ponytail thing on the top of your head. So
you know what was scary about that?
This is my homage to Snooki.
You know what was really scary about that?
So scary?
You said you were inspired by Snooki. That's about as scary a comment as I've heard in a long time. Anybody inspired by Snooki, yikes.
And I'm wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt.
Yes, you are.
A Spider-Man t-shirt inspired by Snooki. And I have our socially distant skunk with us tonight. And if you guys are watching this right now, can you please chat over at the Stand Up with Pat and Jody page? Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Say hello. Say
because
you're
if you're
here.
on regular Facebook, I cannot see you. I cannot comment with you. I can't ask you how you're doing today. So yeah, and I'm not starting a watch party, just so you know.
I know. She was looking at her phone the whole time. Still doing that. I should do that too.
That would be great. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Look at your phone. I don't know.
Are we doing a show?
Let's see. Let's try.
I can play a golf game on my phone and then just
Are we doing a show?
We are doing a show.
Oh no, I'm giving it back to you because you were doing it. So I'm like,
yeah.
Oh,
well, you're not apparently. You're looking at your phone.
What would we do without our phones?
Probably get more work done.
Ain't that the truth? Oh my gosh. By the way, speaking of getting more work done,
yes.
Atomic Habits is a great book to get.
Atomic Habits. Okay.
It's a New York Times bestseller. And
is that the one you were listening to?
At the pool.
At the pool, yes.
Yes, that's what I do.
Part of the reason why you're dark.
Yeah, because what I do is I get these audio, because I have Audible credits, Pat. I have like 11 Audible credits. And some of the books that are on the New York Times bestseller list are on I haven't been drinking today.
We should be, yeah.
Should be.
That would be a better excuse.
Are on Audible.
Audible.
Now, I could read the book. That'd be the easy thing to do.
Well, I think listening to it's much easier than reading it. Don't you?
Oh no, listening to it's great because I'm alone in the pool. I'm like nobody's with me. I don't have children. I don't have any friends. I have no friends. I am the friends of the friendless. We are friends of the friendless. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are friends of the friendless. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are friends of the friendless. Yes, we are.
Okay, who knows where that's from? Who knows what that's from?
Do you know what that's from?
I know it's from, but I don't want to. I want to see if anybody else.
Malibu would know.
Friends of the friendless.
Malibu would know. If Malibu is watching right now, and I don't know who, because I can't see.
That was an old show.
I can't see. I cannot see who's watching. I can't see who's watching us right now.
Well, we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. So
we're doing that whole thing like what they call it. I should know this, right? I'm a producer. What do you do in your real life, Jody? Well, I'm a producer. I should know that we are live to tape.
Well, yes, but we're actually this is live. This is live, but it's also being taped. It's not live to tape. In the sense that we are doing it live to tape and then posting it later. It's actually live on the air. So technically, yes and no.
Okay, so tell everybody where Friends of the Friendless came from.
You didn't give it any time. There's nobody been up there. Where has Friends of the Friendless come from?
Where's Friends?
You gave them like 30 seconds, a minute to figure this out. They gotta look at it and figure out where it's from. Friends of the Friendless.
Well, now we should get a few people. I don't know why we'll get a few people.
Friends of the friendless.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are friends of the friendless. So I am friends of the friendless here. And
yes.
So anyway, yeah. So I feel like I'm very clean. I'm like a virgin touched for the very first time today.
Today, yes.
Today. But so friends of the friendless, if anybody's out there watching us now, like again, because I have no friends and nobody likes me, one person is actually watching right now and it's probably me. So there you go. Because I have no friends.
I'm trying to type as you do this, so keep talking.
I just want to be quiet.
That'd be the first time.
Really? Are we really going there? Hey, listen, all I know is that NBC is going to be, when this fucking pandemic is over.
That's right.
When this pandemic is over, I
Finito.
know I'm going to get the call. I will get the call. Just like when a nun gets, or a woman gets a call to become a nun, I'm going to get the call.
Are they going to say?
And it's going to be from NBC. And they're going to want us to take over late night.
That's right.
Not like regular Jimmy Fallon late night.
No way.
You know, and not Lily saying, like, we're going to be on at like 2:30 in the morning.
That's right.
Because the same people that are watching us now are probably going to be the same people that are going to watch us at 2:30 in the morning.
That's right. They'll be drunk or high, and they'll be watching us. And they won't remember.
Adjust your sets, people. I am proud.
They'll watch every day and still not remember anything that happened.
Although they will remember our friend I Stinko.
Mr. Stinko.
He is so cute. I want to thank our friends for turning this on. I Stinko is still doing all right, folks. He still smells. Que boots. If you're Italian, it's que boots, and if you're Puerto Rican, it's fo. Or tu a peste culo cacao.
Or just a peste.
So, so anyway, Friends of the Friendless came from I Love Lucy, just so you know.
Yes, from the 1950s.
Yeah, the 1950s.
That's
Friends
right.
of the Friendless. So I'm clean. Again, anybody who wants to hang out with me, I'm clean. I don't go anywhere. Literally, I go from my house to my office, from my office to my house. I do go shopping at the grocery store and wear my mask. And wash my hands, and I do clean my junk. Just so you know, in case anybody wants to know, I have clean junk. How about you?
I don't know. I was just doing hand signals.
Is your junk clean?
Every time I take a shower, it is. I don't know after that. It's just differing levels of less clean as the day goes on.
Remember back in the day when all we had to worry about was VD,
right?
That was it. You know, a little crap.
I don't know. Although AIDS came along in the 80s, so once that hit, it was like, the party's over.
You had to use a condom.
Had to use a condom.
Nobody about that, though.
They had to use the condoms like the ones in the Naked Gun, the full body condoms.
Was that the first one?
I think, yes, that was the first one. Because remember, he says they only had safe sex.
Yeah,
I don't know how they breathed in those things. That had
to be as funny. I don't know how they filmed the Naked Gun and not cracked up.
Oh.
I mean, I know like the jokes are coming, and I still crack up.
It's very tough.
I still crack up. I know the jokes are coming, and I still crack up.
Me too.
It's great. But yeah, I miss the 80s when you had sex with somebody, and all you had to worry about was the deep itch of crabs. That's it.
The deep itch of crabs.
A little ointment, and you were all right.
Wow.
Now you got to wear a mask. You got to put on gloves.
Put on glasses.
Crabs doesn't seem like.
I know. It's like, hey, Doc, how about a little of that shampoo over there?
You got that light shampoo.
Give me a shot. I'll be good in 2 days.
A
little penicillin, clear that right up.
Clear it up. A little penicillin.
A little penicillin, clear that right up. Right.
Well, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's like going way back. Those are fun things to watch for people who want to look for some fun stuff to watch on TV. Why don't you go back on your Amazon Prime and go back to go back to the classics like Some Like It Hot.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, but there's a lot of classic TV shows that are on free TV. If you look at MeTV, H&I, Decades, all these cool old shows that you just remind you of when you were a kid, even from before we were born. That was on.
Well, my God, remember we saw that Groucho Marx thing? You bet your life, I think it was. And he had the secret word.
And everybody's smoking, and somebody had to physically walk out and hand him something.
If you thought having sex and getting crabs was good back in the day, these fuckers were smoking cigarettes
cigarettes and cigars. Everybody
oh my
like,
God, right on the set, blowing smoke in Johnny's face. You know?
Okay if I smoke?
Holy
Everybody smoked back then.
Yeah, everybody. So I would tell you guys, if you're looking for something to watch, go back and watch some of the classic stuff. Especially, I mean, I know you were young, but like even watch the Johnny Carson stuff. I mean, with Burt Reynolds, see him interview Rodney Dangerfield. I mean, those are great interviews. William Conrad, I dare you to knock it off. Like all the big stars, especially Robert Blake. There's some crazy shit out there with Robert Blake, Beretta. Oh my God, that's the fun stuff. So yeah, I would definitely tell you, like, you're looking for some fun, especially, you know, here in Vegas this weekend, it's going to be 112 degrees. So yeah, it's fun to go. It's fun to go outside and get a tan. But you know, also you got to come inside and refresh.
And that heat will kill that COVID right up.
Well,
it'll burn it away.
And those crabs.
Oh, no more crabs, no more COVID.
Yeah, but you got to have a party when it's 100.
That's right.
When it's 112, and then if you have to wear your mask outside, you're really like, you're dying, dude.
It's hot in here.
You're dying.
You are. You really are.
You're dying.
I'm dying over here.
I'm dying. Crabs and Corona.
How
is Corona beer doing during these times?
You know, they seem to be doing okay. I think the people who drink it are drinking it ironically now because they probably didn't drink it before and they're like, screw it, I'm having some Corona.
I would not want to drink Corona beer.
No, it's not. It was never that.
It has nothing to do with
it was never that good anyway. So look, if you look at most people from Mexico, don't drink Corona. You know,
is that like the
Tecate and stuff
is that like Australians don't drink Foster's?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah,
and Italians don't drink cheap wine.
Yeah. Well, Italians drink anything. They're luscious. They'll drink their wine. They drink more wine than they drink water.
What about the Puerto Ricans, though?
They drink anything too.
I met your Uncle Frank. Yeah, he'll
cerveza, rum.
Oh my God, that dude that drank the rum and coke.
Shared it with the puppy. Left it on the ground. The dog kept coming up and drinking it too.
He was so wasted. He didn't know that
he had no idea that he was sharing his drink with the dog. We did, but he didn't notice it. We just all kind of giggled.
We couldn't keep a straight face.
Dog was going up drinking his drink the whole time, and he did not notice. Every time he went to drink it, we'd all start laughing, and he's like, "What? What?" Of course, he was saying it in Spanish.
Yeah. And he kept thinking I was a wrestler.
Yes.
For some reason, he thought I was a professional wrestler. Now, where would he ever get the idea?
I have no idea.
Where? All I know.
Because you knew who Carlos Colon was.
I knew Carlos Colon.
And you're 6'1" Italian, so you know.
Just because a girl is 6'1", does it make her an ideal candidate for wrestling?
Yes, actually.
Okay. But not when she's over the age.
In fact, they tried to recruit you for Glow back in the day.
They did try to recruit me for Glow.
And your dad said, "Hell no."
He says, "I don't want you hanging
out
with
really
a
derogatory
bunch of." Can I say what he said?
Well, he's dead now, so it doesn't really matter. But
he just didn't want me. He felt that back in the day that the only women that wrestled were lesbians.
Yeah.
And he goes, I paid for your college education, and I don't want you hanging around with a bunch of lesbians. I'm like, what the hell?
That's old school Italian mindset is what that was.
They're not lesbians, trust me. As a matter of fact, they're the opposite.
The opposite.
Those girls were. Woo!
They were good sports.
They were. They always took one for the team.
And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Yep.
So yes. So right now you could have been sitting with the ladies champion, the Glow champion.
Or the former ladies champion.
I wonder what my Glow name would have been. If you had to give me knowing me as well as you know me and knowing like what I'm into and what you
would have been some like Guidette name. You would have been like they would have made you some like Guidette and made your hair like 5-8 inches tall. And made you wear big heels so that you were like a foot taller. Yeah,
Antonella.
Antonella would have been a good. Hey,
Antonella. We have a friend named Antonella, so there you go. It would have been Antonella. I would have been the Mafia Princess.
The Mafia Princess.
I could see that. You know, when they sang the song, "We're the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. We're all champions in the ring. We come from the streets. We come from the city. We come from a world where there is no pity." And then they go into their spiel like, if you want to mess with me, you got to come to Brooklyn and you will see. I'll get my gang. We'll kick your butt. And I'm hanging with the Princess but I don't know. Like,
whatever.
Yeah, like
you had it all the way up to the end.
Yeah, I did. I'm telling you, Glow.
You could have done it, man.
Glow.
30 years ago, you would have been there. You'd have been wrestling.
I know. My father.
And your dad would have hated every second of it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my goodness. He would.
Well,
not
remember,
have
I
been
was
happy with
almost asked out by Cactus Jack.
That's right.
And when I showed my father on TV, I'm like, Dad, that's the guy. That's the guy who
that didn't
asked
go over
me
well.
out. It was because it was Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Everybody knows WWE superstar Mick Foley. Well, when Mick Foley was Cactus Jack, I met him at an airport.
Yeah.
Me and Crazy Marianne. We were at LAX and we're sitting where the luggage comes out, and he was there with ripped pants and sweats, and they were ripped, and there was tons of holes. And I look at Marianne, who was also a wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm like, dude. Well, I didn't say dude at the time, and I'm like, Mare, dude, I think that's Cactus Jack. And she's like, oh, it is. So we walked over and we said, excuse me, sir. And he's like, yes. By any chance, are you Cactus Jack? And he went, yes, I am. And then insisted that we drive him to his airport because we were fans.
Yeah, because he was famous for getting rides from people and sleeping over their houses and getting them to buy him dinner, because he made no money back then.
So if
he found fans,
he was very frugal.
He would sleep on there. Yeah, we knew a couple of wrestlers from back then like that. But yeah, he would sleep on people's floor. Yep. Get a ride with them to the airport. They'd go down to the Waffle House.
So be careful if you recognize a very famous celebrity at an airport. When you're at the next
sleeping at your house.
They might be sleeping at your house.
Yeah,
and you might be. But then then his mom wanted tickets to Regis, so we became friends. We never did have that date, by the way, Pat. I never did date Mick Foley. But when I told my dad, like, oh, Dad, that guy over there, that wrestler, I said, he asked me out. We're gonna go out next time he's in New York. I got his mom tickets to the show, and my father went, what the fuck? Like my father, very Italian, Guido, like Tony Soprano,
but a 6'6" tall, 350 pound Guido. So
Luca Brasi meets Tony Soprano, telling my father that this guy who looked like
more like Luca Brasi meets Herman Munster. But
and Tony Soprano all rolled into one. Yeah. What did Cactus Jack look like back then?
Oh, well, like he does now. He just looks like a disaster. He's sloppy, ripped sweats, and the Pendleton on.
He was a king of hardcore.
Yeah, king of hardcore. Scars. He's
missing. His ear wasn't missing back then.
He still had both his ears back then. Ears back then,
but he was in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, that did not go over well.
Missing teeth.
Oh yeah, he was missing everything. But a very nice guy, and now is doing very well for himself. So
he has a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, and
beautiful kids, and he's a legend. He's on a Legend's contract.
He is.
But let's kind of get back to what we were talking about. We teased in the beginning of the show, 4th of July this year.
Boom.
Red, white, and boom.
All I have to say is we know where the stimulus money went in our neighborhood, and apparently lots of others, because I was seeing posts from people from not just all over Las Vegas, but from people all over the country where they're just like, it's not stopping. It was better than being at the Strip.
Oh my gosh.
For the fireworks show, which there wasn't one at the Strip. There was one at some of the local casinos.
Yeah,
but
stations.
They bought, there was the one pickup truck down the street. The entire bed of the pickup truck was full of empty boxes of these of mortars, the ones that are mortars. Wow. Where there's like 20 different rockets or different shells in each one of these boxes, and there's just box after box after box, and it never stopped. It would be going off one, and they would compete. I think one block would get a bunch would go off, and then over on the other block a bunch would go off. Of course, the dogs hated it.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, Pat and I went to Disney World in January. God, doesn't January seem like such a long time? Imagine when remember we used to travel, people get on planes and be with people. But anyway, I remember January, we were at Disney World, and we were on top of the Contemporary Hotel watching fireworks,
which was great.
The fireworks in our neighborhood this year, far better than the ones we saw.
It was like 360 degrees. They're going off in every direction. And the only problem was they were going off to like 1:30 in the freaking morning. And I'm not talking about the little ones. It wasn't just, it was boom, the ones that shake the house and, you know, they lit a palm tree on fire in our neighborhood.
Yeah, they
which
did.
Is,
so my plan is this: every morning I've been getting up early. Ooh. And I am going to see the neighbor. I know exactly which neighbor had those fireworks. I am waiting every single morning so I can confront the neighbor. And I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to say, dude, I will say, dude, I got to tell you, I want to thank you so much
for the great
fireworks show. I was in Disney World in January, and your fireworks were better than the ones that I saw there. So thank you so much for providing that entertainment. Now, my next question might be a little personal, but what do you do for a living? And are you hiring? Because obviously you have a boatload, an assload, a shitload of money, and that you're spending it on fireworks for the, not even for the, at least John Gotti, he used to buy fireworks for the neighborhood. Yeah. This guy was just blowing them up, you know? And it wasn't even like, hey, let's have a block party and invite everybody and we'll shoot off our fireworks. No, this was just one guy.
Family, yeah. And they were, the problem with it is that they were like all over the place like that. I mean, literally there was just like, you could have salvos going off in 3 different directions at once. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that many fireworks illegal, and they're all illegal. Every single one of them are illegal. So I've never seen that many illegal fireworks going off ever in my entire life.
Yeah, you know what I found funny was that I've never been home on 4th of July. So for the past,
no, you always do a party somewhere.
The past few years, I've had a regular event.
Yeah, but you got to see the last like 4 years in a row. You got to see a Garucci fireworks show that was only like 100 or 200 yards out from you.
Yes.
So that was pretty spectacular, but that was a 9-minute show. This was a 5-hour show. It seemed like
this was I mean, the minute the
sun went
down, that
and it really only tapered off at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
By midnight, they were still going off on a regular basis.
Wow. I was in the bedroom. I locked myself in the bedroom with the dogs, and they were, what'd you give them?
But you came out a couple of times.
Yeah, I came out a couple of times because, you know, how many times can I watch Independence Day? Yeah. On Independence Day, people. Really? Oh, my God. At least they could have showed Independence Day, too.
You'd be dead if it wasn't for my David.
My David.
My David. You'd be dead if it wasn't for my David.
He was so Jewy, wasn't
my goodness. He just played. He so overplayed that part.
Oh, my God.
He overplayed it to the point where it was just friggin' hysterical.
Oh, my God. I'm dressed like a Shamil.
And he even when they interviewed him, I remember hearing on an interview a few years back, and they mentioned that, and he's like, I don't know why I did it. I just did it. And
Judd Hirsch. He's talking about Judd Hirsch, who played the dad in Independence Day.
Who is Jewish.
But he was really Jewish.
He was real. He must have like had a grandfather or something that he was that he was emulating, because wow, he just went way over the top.
He would be all dead without my David.
David.
I look like such a Shamil. Oh, could we get a pen? You know?
Yeah, it could go forward, backwards,
and then Robert Loggia,
left and right.
And then my favorite part is Robert Loggia. Okay, Robert Loggia, who is supposed to be like the head of the military,
like a general,
like a general. He goes, you know, he's answering. Oh, you knew. We didn't know. He's talking to the Jewish guy. He's talking to the guy, answering him like he's
just some guy's dad. It's just
some guy's dad. And say, go away. He's like, we didn't know. You didn't know. We didn't know. You didn't know. You got the bunker. Area 51. The bunker.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my God, that's like the best movie ever.
It's
you punched the president.
Yeah,
you know, like,
it was
Judd
just so
Hirsch.
bad. Yeah,
but then when he comes back for 2. He's even more Jewy in 2 than he was in 1.
Oh, he was just so over the top. It was great.
Oh my God. You know, if I'm stuck in the bedroom on 4th of July, give me 1 and 2. And then I got stuck watching Urban Cowboy, because that was the other movie, Urban Cowboy.
That's one of your favorites.
I do like Urban Cowboy. I never went to that.
And then, of course, right after you watch that, who dies? Urban Cowboy.
Mickey Gilly. John Travolta.
No.
Urban Cowboy.
In real life, who died that was in that movie?
Who died in that movie?
Had something to do with the soundtrack.
Oh, Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah, the devil went down.
He died like 2 days after that, 3 days after that.
Yeah. Run, boy, run, chicken and the devil, the rising sun. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so glad that I'm not DJing any parties right now, because you know when a famous celebrity dies, like a musical celebrity, everybody wants to hear his music, right? Who
Play some
wants
Charlie
to play?
Daniels?
Oh, who wants to play The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember high school. I went to high school with this girl, Debbie Walsh in high school. And when we had to put that on in the jukebox, that was her jam. That was her jam, Pat. She would sing it. Oh my God. Oy. No.
Oy vey.
And you know who had a big birthday yesterday was Ringo Starr.
Ringo, peace and love.
Peace and love. Yeah.
That's right.
Ringo had an 80th birthday.
Wow.
And that man looks fantastic for 80.
That's what money will do.
Fucking hey, man. We're in the wrong business.
Well, you just got to become the biggest rock and roll act of all time, and then you'll do all right.
Well, you know what? No one's bigger in my eyes than the Rolling Stones. I think they're.
I agree because
I
they've had
love
the most
them.
longevity.
Oh,
Look, the Beatles. Let's face it, they were only together for what, 6 or 8 years.
I don't know.
They weren't
We'll have to
together
look
for
it
very
up.
long. They weren't together for very long. Where the Rolling Stones have been together for like over 50 years,
and they're all still alive.
yeah.
Even Keith Richards.
Keith Richards, I'm convinced he's a robot. I'm convinced he died in 1967 and he was replaced by an alien robot, and that's who is in his skin now. That's the only explanation.
Wow.
That's the only explanation I can figure.
Keith Richards, man, God bless. I want what he's having.
Right?
I'm telling you. I mean, he looks like shit, but he's still and he smokes. Oh my God, he
Smokes, takes drugs,
dude has a
drinks.
Netflix, Pat. He has a Netflix special, Keith Richards, where he's talking about a brand new album, and that cigarette was going as much as the Johnny Carson cigarette.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he didn't mess around, man.
Man, the Rolling Stones, best band. If you have a favorite band, write it in the comments. Jam on it. Tell us what your favorite rock and roll band is. But yeah, it's interesting times here. And then, of course, we talked about the Queen thing last week. So hopefully you guys caught the Netflix special Queen with Adam Lambert. That was really good as well.
That was very well done.
That was really well done.
Very well done.
And yeah, so between 4th of July and also we got some special birthdays shout out. Angela Roberts just had a birthday. Our very own Angela Roberts.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yes, she just had a very special birthday. So happy birthday to Angela.
Happy birthday.
Frank Gregory just had a birthday.
Frank did, yes. And he's growing out his Santa beard. Did you see that?
See that.
You
Frank
see that picture?
Gregory.
He's looking like Santa. He's getting ready for December.
You'll never work at Caesars again if you keep saying that, Pat. You look great, Frank. Beautiful. Grow out the beard. Makes you look younger.
He's a young Santa.
He's a young Santa. And then also Dawn from Canyon Gate just had a birthday. So
that's right.
Dawn
That's
just
right.
had a
Dawn just had a birthday.
Dawn just had a birthday. She watches Staying Up with Pat and Jody.
A lot of COVID birthdays.
A lot of wow.
Drink at home.
I just hope by the time we have our birthday in November,
wide open, baby.
Yeah, we better
wide
be
open.
Wide open. I'm ready for some stone crabs.
That's right.
Crab
legs.
What do we have?
King crab.
King crab. I am ready
king
for
crabs
some king
and
crab
some drawn
legs.
butter, baby. That's what we're having.
Yep, I'm
for
ready.
our birthday.
You know what I want to do for our birthday this year? I want to go to New Orleans. I think that would be. Let's eat some beignets.
Beignets
at what's that place? The beignet place. I'm having a Cafe Dumont. Let's go down to Cafe Dumont. Let's do some beignets
and gain back all the weight we lost over the the shutdown.
Why not? You know, and my big trip next year is going to be fucking WrestleMania. Like that's WrestleMania. I don't care how much money. I'll be a hooker on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard. I'm going to WrestleMania. No one's stopping me. I'm going. If I have to, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm not missing.
How many $5 handies do you have to do? Wow.
Is that a pogo pump?
Is that a pogo pump?
Whatever happened to hand job? Remember for just a hand job?
Yeah, bachelor party.
Bachelor party. Yep, that's great. Another good movie we watched the other night. You know, like
yes.
And I am not on the Hamilton wagon like everybody else is.
I'm never a big fan of. But I'm not a musical guy either, so I don't really.
No, but I would like to take you to see a Broadway play. I think you'd like to see one. It was real. Kinky Boots was really good. I saw that, and obviously the Cher show was
I want to
really
see
good.
the porn version of that. Then I'm
Kinky
good.
Boots?
Yeah, Kinky Boots. I want to see the XXX version of that.
Okay.
Then I'll go.
Well, that used to be on 42nd Street, but that's no longer. They cleaned it up. They've cleaned up 42nd.
Kinky Hooch.
And you might get crabs.
Kinky boots. Kinky boobs.
You only hope you get crabs.
Yeah, you hope that's all you get.
And they cleaned up Times Square so much, ladies and gentlemen, that if you go on the Times Square webcam, you'll see about 15 people right now. That's it. Well, actually, right now it's 9 o'clock. It's about 9 o'clock. What is it, 6 here? So it's 9 there. You probably see like 5 people. 5 people in all of Times Square right now. It's so freaking sad, Pat, to watch the webcam. And you go down and you see where they sell the tickets to Broadway, and you go on these earth cams and you see 15 people. We're normally in July. Remember, we had a think tank a few years ago. We were mobbed, you know. It's just sad in Little Italy, and it's just sad. It's just sad to see what's going on. I mean, it's got to be kind of weird, but it's also very sad.
Yeah, because you're really used to those crowds and the excitement, and just like on the Strip. I mean, although there's decent number of people on the Strip, it's certainly not like it was.
You mean here?
Yeah.
In Vegas?
Yeah, there's still people coming.
Well, we haven't actually been out on the Strip since we went the first week it opened.
First week, yeah. Then
so
we
kind of stayed away. And I was thinking about actually tomorrow doing a walking tour, but I'm not sure. I mean, it depends on the heat. If it's gonna be really hot, then I don't want to go. You know,
that's okay.
I could be laying in the pool and be getting darker.
That's right.
Darker. Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. And usually I'm like,
I'm looking at myself and I'm like, God, I'm like
you're Snooki dark.
I'm Snooki, and I got her hair to prove it.
And you got her hair.
I got that
at an extra foot of height.
My hair's very flat.
She comes up to right about there on you, I think.
Snooki? No, I think she'd come up to underneath my boob.
Under your boob?
I'd say under the boob.
So you could put one of your boobs on the top of her head and just, hey there, Snooki. How you doing?
Under the boob. That's what I have to say.
Under boob. I gotcha.
Yep. Cool. So anything else?
No, I think we're good. I think we got to go because we got to go home and work some more.
Yeah.
Work.
We're working harder now than we ever did when we had gigs.
Ever.
And we have less money.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh my God. We're going to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. No kidding.
And all our friends are invited.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Send money.
Oh, but we do have to do one last shout out before we say goodbye to everybody until we see them next week. To our friend Pat Mobley.
That's right. Pat Mobley had a little procedure done today to clean up her sinuses to help her breathe a little better. We hope she's feeling 100% better. We know that there's a little bit of recovery on that, but she's going to be able to breathe.
Yes, she won't be so clogged. So that good for her because they're talking about how the hospitals are so packed with COVID, but she had her surgery today.
Yeah.
And everything's fine. I got the text message that she's a little groggy.
Yeah.
So hopefully tonight she'll stay up with Pat and Jodi because she has nothing else to do.
She'll get a little laugh in.
Yeah, she'll get a hopefully we don't bust her stitches open.
I know.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Don't want to injure her.
So we're gonna sign off today for this Wednesday. What are we at? July 7th or 8th?
July 8th.
July 8th already. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, right, folks?
That's right.
So July 8th. We just want to remind you that if any of our viewers are watching the show right now and they know anybody from NBC, send them our way. Okay, we're just saying, we're putting it out there into the universe. If anybody has a friend that works for NBC, send them this tape and we'll be happy to fill in their late night slot.
Yeah, plus especially since we called something online tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be good. That's perfect. That'll mean that we're here and we're now and we're woke.
We're woke?
I don't even know. Does that mean we're awake?
We're awake.
Is that what that means? Woke means you're awake?
I don't know. Woke means you're woken.
He woke me up.
Are you the woken Pat Harris? Remember there was the broken Matt Hardy.
The broken Matt Hardy.
And then there was the woken
Matt Hardy, yeah.
So are we broken or woken?
Yes.
I love it. I'm digging the new background though.
You like it?
I do like the green screen, Pat. It really looks I like it a lot.
It's basically just the picture we had hanging behind us. So.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Would you blow it up?
No, it's a digital version of it.
Oh, it's nice. It looks, I feel so legit now. I feel like we could be hosting a late night show on NBC.
That's right.
We need swag. Maybe we should get stuffed animal skunks so that people can have their own socially distant skunk. And they could pay like $10 for like a skunk that was made.
In fact, look to your right. What's in that frame too?
Oh, dude. Yeah, you're right. No, the MGM was different.
No, it's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah.
The MGM it's a little different angle, but this one's I think the one behind us is a little closer.
So buy our merch,
and that one has fireworks.
Yeah, there you go. Buy our merch, starting with our skunk.
Yeah, we're gonna start selling skunks.
All right, everybody.
Wow, that stinks.
Yeah, that does. So everybody, we're gonna wrap it up. We hope you have a wonderful week. We hope you stay healthy and wear your masks and wash your hands and do all your social distance stuff, because we want to see you back here next Wednesday on another episode of
Staying Up with Pat and Jodi.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Woo.